Hello everyone and welcome back to today's More Report on Tuesday the 14th of April with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. Moving on to cable now, and we've literally just had the CPI data come out in the last minute or so, and it's basically in line with expectations, flat, zero. UK has avoided moving into deflation for the second month in a row. It's coming up zero, so it's just hanging on by the skin of its teeth really, but the reaction is slightly lower, nothing too significant yet, but I still think that it just shows that cable is on the track down. We had this slightly positive candle yesterday. You could argue it's a bull hammer, but probably not big enough really for a bull hammer, but I'll still call it a positive candle anyway nonetheless. Yesterday that slightly just turned around the sentiment, but it looks like it's been undone pretty much, or is being undone by this inflation data that's come out. And look at these pretty much across the board. This is on the hourly chart I'll focus on here. We've had this rally and it's now started to fall away. MACD lines, stochastics, RSI all falling in various sequence, and looks pretty negative. I still think that we're going to get a retest probably of yesterday's low, 45.63, and any rebound is a chance to sell. Yesterday we sort of confirmed the breakdown of that move below the 46.32 level. And again we're back below it today on the back of that inflation data. But look at these momentum indicators, they're still negative pretty much across the board. You've had this cross back down below on the MACD lines, RSI falling away, still with downside potential as well. Stochastics also still have downside potential. So I think that pretty much across the board we are looking pretty negative on cable, and further weakness is likely to be seen, and that just ties in also the fact that you've got the volatility and the negative sentiment behind cable due to the general election in the UK as well. So I think it is looking like it's going to be tracking lower. Technically speaking, you'd say that resistance comes in around the 40s. You've got, I've sort of zoomed out here because you've got this pivot level, this old support around 47, which is again sort of a pivot level, you'd argue, but sort of between the 46.30 level to 47 figure level, there is an element of resistance, and that obviously is taking where we rallied to yesterday, 46.90. Before falling over again, so that is fairly inducive of that. So I would be saying that any sort of rebound you got maybe on a spike, or sort of on a reaction to this inflation data, maybe obviously the initial reaction has been lower, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will be tracking lower in a one-way direction. So I think any sort of rebound we get in this cable, I think it still is a chance to sell today. So I wish you good luck in your trading on cable, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.